Alright, hey, so this is going to be kind of a part 3 of my last few videos. We've done the EGR delete, we've done the turbo mouthpiece, the turbo inlet. Now it's been about a week, been driving it around, seems to be okay, everything's going good. I just want to now do my injector cleaner. It's just the upper engine fuel injector cleaner by AC Delco. I'll show you the part, or the part number, X66P, and it's the 1803, last 4 in the part number. So, upper engine and fuel injector cleaner. There's only going to be 2 tools you need for this, flat tip, and of course the fuel line removing tools to remove your fuel line. I have 6 feet of 3/8 inch and 6 feet of 1/2 inch fuel line. I've gone ahead and already put my 2 clamps on the end. My truck's outside tonight. I'm going to run it outside because yeah, you're going to be running your truck for a while. Here's the 1 gallon jug. I'm going to put the 16 ounces of the AC Delco additive or whatever and mix it with a gallon of diesel. And you got some gloves as well. So this is it right here, everything you need. It's going to take a while because your engine has to run until this is drained, and then I'm going to go ahead and pour in just diesel, maybe like 1/2 gallon, and run that just to get all of this out of the return line and fuel filter and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to brake here, open up the hood, and bring you with me and get the fuel lines disconnected. Alright. Before I go ahead and remove my fuel lines, I'm going to go ahead and mix the diesel and the injector cleaner. I'm going to go ahead and mix the diesel and injector cleaner and get that prepped beside the truck. So once I remove the fuel lines, I'll put in my 2 6-foot hoses and you get started from there. Alright, there you go. It's all mixed up. Now we're going to go over to the truck. Take our line and our jug. Alright, now what we'll do is I'll get that opened up, get my 1/2 inch and my 3/8. And we'll take the screwdriver out there as well. I'll be right back. Alright, we're under the hood. Right now we're looking at the 1/2 inch, and then you can barely see the 3/8 right here. So we're gonna pop that little safety pin off. Comes off with your finger, just like that. And it comes out and slides right out. We'll do the other one. And it slides right out. There you go. So we got the safety pins off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, let's see, we'll do 1/2 inch first. Alright, so 1/2 inch. I'll slide around. Try to get some kind of view here. Slide this around. Hopefully I don't drop it. There we go. All right, and it's popped into place right there. It slides right in. Ah, there we go. Alright, so there's the 3/8. 3/8 is off. It took some work. Let's see if we can get the 1/2 inch. The 1/2 inch is super hard to get off. Alright, there we go. Alright, so after a few minutes of coaxing, that 1/2 inch came off. This red one is the cheaper fuel line remover tool that I had earlier. I just figured I'd try it. It was already pretty much off of this band right here. I just had to wiggle it for a few minutes, like up and down, and shimmy it back, and it finally came off. So that was the hardest part so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and connect up the fuel lines. So let's see here if I can reach down here. I ran my lines up. Here's the 3/8. Put that up on here. Slider on. That one's on. And see if I can locate my 1/2 inch. I ran up here. Here's my 1/2 inch. See if I can get. Looks like I have to come under these lines. There we go. All right. So now I'll just tighten these up. Once I tighten these up, I'll show you where I'm routing them. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so we got the 2 6-foot hoses. They're already tightened up, and I'll show you where they're routed. I pretty much just went right there, up in the wheel weld, and they're gonna come down. I'll grab them from under the truck. All right, so I got it going. I just had to come over. I had to purge it a little bit with the fuel filter. Took me a couple tries. The initial startup, it ran for like 30 seconds and then it turned off. So I went over to the fuel filter, purged it a little bit, and then it started right up. So right now we got it coming out of the wheel well, out here, over the tire, into the jug. I have a rag over mine because it's raining. It's a little drizzly. And then on the bar stool, poured a bunch of it came out when I pulled the lines out to see what was going on. But yeah, oh well, I'll just switch out that cushion afterwards. It's not a big deal. But we'll go. We'll watch the second half of the Super Bowl. Come back. I'll check on it periodically to see where it's at, and then once it's all gone, I'll just put in 1/2 gallon of regular diesel and run that. So it's going. She's going. It's gonna be a while, but yeah, we'll come back and check it out. All right, so we just had the mixture run for about 2 solid hours. What a freaking Super Bowl, huh? So right now I'm about to put just a few ounces of diesel and run it for a few minutes just to get everything cycled through and cleaned out, and I'm about to do that right now. I changed to a clear jug just so I can see make sure the hoses are at the bottom, so they're right there. I'm about to crank it over right now, let it run for a few minutes. We'll let that run. that run for a little bit, then I'll take it around the block. It's already idling a little bit better. We'll check out the other end. It's kind of surprising how quiet my truck is. The exhaust, even when I'm driving, it's not even that loud. But it's kind of like snowing, raining right now. Mixture of snow and rain. I think it's like 40 degrees though, so. But yeah, I'm gonna let it run about 10-20 minutes. Put the lines back on. Purge the fuel filter and then take it out for a little spin. And we'll come back on. Alright, so I'm getting the fuel lines back on. I just took off my two, you can see my two lines here. I just disconnected them. Take off the clamps, pull them back through the wheel well. Remember, when you're putting these back on, before you put the clip back on, you go all the way up till you hear a snap. I just did the snap on this side. So now I'm going to put on a little safety clip. Snug it up under there. Push down, lock it in. They're both there. Now I'm going to pull my two lines out of the wheel well. Take these clamps, screwdriver. Alright, there's my two lines. I'm going to pull them out. And there they go.